Are you ready for some heart-stopping police chases? The cops really have their work cut out for them this time. In Little Rock, a 19-year-old driver loses control and the police can't stop and crash into him. In Conway, a 53-year-old man drives his massive truck into police, driving them crazy and ultimately loses his life. On the Atlanta highway, an orange Dodge Challenger is stopped after spinning 180 degrees. In Fort Smith, troopers search the woods for a suspect. If you're ready, let's begin. On the afternoon of October 12, 2025, Arkansas State Police teams were alerted to a suspect who fled into dense woodland near Round Top, and Bradley Trooper Ethan Highland began pursuing the blue Mustang on the highway, but lost sight of it for a long time because the suspect did not stop. The pursuit, which had been proceeding at a moderate speed, turned into an action-packed chase when the police sirens were activated. The Mustang accelerated and sped through traffic lights. If you enjoy action-packed chases and detailed police reports, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We share new videos every day. Turning onto a wooded road, the driver had entered a route where police intervention was possible. The suspect performed a brake check, forcing the police officer to make his first move, but he would not achieve the desired outcome so quickly. The police repeatedly attempted to intervene. The driver even damaged a house's fence at one point. However, the driver managed to escape each time. When the police made their final attempt, The driver lost control and crashed into a tree. The incident occurred at 5:09 p.m. and announcements that the suspect fled into the woods echoed over the radios. The officers repeatedly warned him to show his hands, but the suspect resisted, shouting and swearing. The chase became increasingly tense with radio coordination.
Dude, show me your fucking hand.
Shortly thereafter, officers noticed movement in the woods. The suspect attempted to surrender, shouting, "I'm hurt." But even the moment of surrender did not lower tensions. Trooper Highland and other teams surrounded the area, ensuring safety and providing medical assistance to the suspect. Footage captured the officers' efforts to calm and subdue the suspect second by second. On November 22, 2022, Trooper Jeff Preston, who was on routine patrol on Interstate 530, noticed a Mustang speeding in the left lane near exit 24. The radar showed the vehicle was traveling at 145 kilometers per hour. The driver was 19-year-old Tyrese Lancaster, who refused to stop and began to flee. Trooper Terrell Pratt quickly joined the pursuit, and speeds exceeded 160 kilometers per hour along I-530.
Rigged out.
Lancaster lost control as he approached exit 35 and crashed into the barriers. As a cloud of dust covered the highway, Trooper Pratt hit the brakes and maneuvered, but was unable to stop and collided with Lancaster's vehicle. The young driver was not trapped in the vehicle, but was arrested before he had a chance to flee. A sports bag containing beer cans was found in the back seat of the vehicle. Lancaster, who was slightly injured at the scene, received first aid and was then taken to Troop E headquarters for questioning.
Rigged out. 38, stop around 35. Shit. Tried to stop. Damn. Tried to stop. Damn.
In the early hours of January 8, 2023, a classic American-style car chase unfolded in Arkansas, resulting in the death of a 53-year-old stubborn driver. 53-year-old Scotty Helton was ordered to pull over for driving dangerously and erratically near Conway, but he ignored the warning and chose to flee. Within minutes, the chase moved from city streets to rural roads, echoing through dark highways with sirens blaring and tire marks streaking across the pavement.
Right here passing it. We're passing it. Stand by. Stand by. We're east on Robinson, just crossed over Donaghy, speeds 55. No traffic. It's a dually truck, it's going to be hard to pit. Hill.
Little Rock Man is 63.
'67 Little Rock. See if Conway gives us some spikes. I don't know if I'll be able to hit him or not.
Helton, driving a Dodge pickup with extra-wide rear tires and a souped-up engine, gave police a hard time. The driver, who filled the night with engine noise and black smoke, managed to escape for about 20 minutes. However, he met a tragic end.
We are east on speed 45, no traffic. Yeah, we've had officers taking calling. On the rock. We're still east on Oak Street, approaching I-40. Speed's 100, no traffic.
Stopping this massive vehicle would not be easy. A classic PIT maneuver, which involves touching the rear of the vehicle, would likely cause the police car to collide with the pickup's rear tires. This would put the police car at serious risk.
Speed 60, still eastbound. Coming up on East Oak, still eastbound.
Hey, shots fired. He's shooting in the air.
Shots fired, shots fired. South on East German. So notify Faulkner 4, please. Eastbound 70, or southbound. On East German, 70 miles an hour.
Helton made the situation deadly by firing at both Faulkner County police and Conway officers. This forced the police to try different ways to stop the vehicle.
South, 60 miles an hour, no traffic. Coming up on Middle Road, still south. Coming up on the middle.
He's still hanging the gun out the window.
Coming up on 286. Eastbound 286.
The police officer made the first intervention, but the pickup truck was not even affected and continued on its way, accelerating. It was like a truck capable of high speeds.
Eastbound 286, speed 90, climbing. Coming up on Penny Creek. Still eastbound past Penny Creek, coming up on Sunflower. There's another shot.
The police officer repeated his attempts one after another, but the vehicle refused to pull over. In this situation, extra measures such as spike strips should have been tried. Of course, the police had a plan for this.
So go ahead and contact 6 as well, please. Still eastbound, speed 100.
The pickup was seriously shaken by the trooper's intervention. The vehicle, with its left rear wheel locked, skidded for a while and thick smoke came out of its other tires. However, the pickup managed to recover thanks to its power.
Still Still southbound, past the tower. Still southbound, 70.
When the Arkansas State Troopers intervened, the spike strips were successfully deployed and the tires of Helton's vehicle were punctured.
We passing Green Lake Road now. Spike.
Son of a bitch.
Adam 11's trying to get around Joe.
The pursuing officer was also forced to abandon the chase when his tires were punctured. Other troopers took over the pursuit.
11 Little Rock, just primary. 17 is now primary, I'm secondary. Hey, back off of him a little bit until we get up here. It's about to break down.
The pickup truck, its tires badly damaged, lost control on Highway 89. When Helton got out of his vehicle and pointed his gun at the police, 3 state troopers and a Mayflower officer opened fire simultaneously. Despite all warnings, Helton resisted and was killed at the scene. Following the incident, the Arkansas State Police launched a comprehensive investigation into the use of lethal force. 3 troopers were placed on administrative leave, and the case will be sent to the prosecutor's office once the investigation is complete. This incident once again demonstrates how quickly American police tactics can escalate. While in Europe, negotiation and time-buying tactics are typically preferred in such situations, in the U.S., lethal decisions can be made in seconds. Do you think it was right for the police to open fire in this situation? Or should a different approach have been taken? Share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on real-life incidents like this. On Sunday, February 26, 2023, at around 4:45 p.m., Interstate 75 turned into a war zone. When Henry County Police reported an orange Dodge Challenger speeding northbound, all patrols in the area were alerted. Trooper Williams positioned himself at the I-75 and I-675 interchange to cut off the escape route. However, the Challenger sped past police vehicles and closed in rapidly, turning the chase into a deadly race within seconds. The driver was identified as Nathan James Rogers, only 23 years old but creating complete chaos behind the wheel. Rogers continued his escape, weaving between the left and right lanes, disregarding traffic, and passing through groups of motorcyclists. As the minutes passed, the speed reached 200 kilometers per hour. In the US, troopers typically end such dangerous chases quickly using the PIT maneuver, while in other countries, pursuits are often managed from the air. In your opinion, which method would be safer in this situation? Direct intervention or remote pursuit? Trooper Williams carefully caught the right angle and successfully executed the PIT maneuver by making contact with the driver's vehicle with his left front bumper. The Challenger spun 180 degrees, lost control, and came to a stop in the middle of the highway. After stopping, Rogers abandoned the vehicle and attempted to cross the highway on foot, but his escape was short-lived. Clayton County Sheriff's deputies apprehended and handcuffed him within seconds. No civilians were injured during the incident, but the Dodge Challenger was rendered completely unusable. This chase once again highlighted the deadly balance between speed and tactics. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos. See you tomorrow.